to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Honor the sacred flag. Pledge
Allegiance to the state,
You may have a seat. Welcome. Isn't it a great day to have a ceremony like this? Somebody up there likes it. And we are only 5 days after the San Jacinto anniversary of the fall of San Jacinto. So this is a good day. The Elizabeth Lawrence Aldrich chapter of the Children of the Republic of Texas, the Ben Milam chapter of the Daughters of the Republic of Texas, and the former Texas Rangers Foundation Association welcome you to the historic Fort Griffith Cemetery, where today we honor 5 members of the Texas Rangers of the Republic of Texas. I am Shirley Holloman, president of the Ben Milam chapter of the DRT, and I am so proud of our CRT chapter. We all would like to express our gratitude to the Cortez family for allowing us to hold this ceremony on their private property. The members of the Elizabeth Lawrence Aldrich chapter of the CRT are truly amazing. Not only do they do the research that's required in the history of each patriot, they willingly go out to seek out the citizens, soldiers, and heroes in sometimes these overgrown and abandoned cemeteries who shaped our great state during the days of the Republic, just to make sure they will not be forgotten, and that they are honored by a public acknowledgement of the marker that this grave holds a citizen, soldier, or defender of the Republic of Texas. These kids are the future of Texas, and Texas is in good hands. Thank you for coming out this Sunday afternoon to honor our fallen heroes who have sacrificed their lives for all generations of Texans. And would you please stand when I call your name? The family of Captain John Byrd. The family of the Lieutenant Thomas Gay. Thank you so much for being here. And our honored guest, Bill Holmes. He said he was going to be here. Former Mayor of Belton, Bell County, Bill Holmes. Bell County Commissioners. Do we have any of the Bell County Commissioners here? That's okay. We have Hood Crozier, DRT District 5 representative, and she's standing right there. DRT board members. Besides Hood, just you. Carol Brown, president-elect of the Ben Milam chapter, just doing registry. The Children of the Republic of Texas board members, President General Aaron Nowak. We're so happy Aaron that's not even from here. He came all the way. Where are you from? I'm sorry? Reed Jetton, who lives here and is the chaplain general, and Hunter Creasy, the custodian general. A very special welcome to the former Texas Rangers Foundation members. Members of the DRT, SRT, and CRT. Do we have any of those here? Besides us. Bell County Historical Commission, we saw several members, myself and Ed, and I'm a member, and members of the and now our CRT members have prepared a special ceremony for the dedication of these historical markers.
Brothers, we do not want you to be ignorant about those who are blind, so you what you do like the rest of them will have no hope.
We believe that Jesus died and rose again, and so we believe that God will bring with Jesus those that are finally saved and people.
According to the Lord's own word, we who are still alive, who are left to the coming of the Lord, will certainly not precede those who have fallen asleep.
For the Lord himself will come down from heaven with a loud command, the voice of an archangel, and the trumpet call of God, and the dead will resurrect. After that, we who are still alive and well will be caught up together in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air, and so we will be with the Lord forever. Therefore, encourage each other with these words.
Thomas Gay, Jesse Nash, and William Weaver, staunch citizens of the Republic. Remember today the years that have gone. Let us call to remembrance the great, the good, and those who are honored in their generation. Though we come to honor their memory, we ourselves are honored. Thus, those who for a time have walked this way, and who now have attained the eternal springtime of a greater land, have learned forever the beauty and the truth of the words of Thomas Wolfe. To lose the earth we know for greater knowing. To lose the life we have for greater life. To leave the friends you love for greater loving. To find a land more kind than home, more large than earth, for on the pillars of this earth are founded, for which the conscience of the world is tending. A wind is rising, and a river flows. Private HMC Hall, a family representative. Someone from the Hall family that was going to do the bio?
Dave Hall. Dave. I'm not really prepared to do this, but I'll tell you as much as I can about my ancestor. Hiram Metcalf Hall was my great-great-great-grandfather. I've read a lot about him over the years about the battle, but did not know his final resting place. I'm glad to find that out. He came from basically Mississippi. He arrived in 1835, according to his land grant. He would have had somewhere, and I don't remember the exact dates. He came into Fort Bend County, Austin County area. He had 3 children and a wife, and he left these 3 children and a wife to join this group of mounted volunteers to defend his country of Texas. He'd been here for a short time, and he, according to the reports, he was injured right at the start of the battle, but he survived, and at the end of the evening, when they took the 3 wounded back to the fort, he died shortly after they got back to the fort. Like I said, he had three children: Hiram Thomas Ford, Hiram Metcalf Jr., and Ferdinand, I think. as you can see, he has a lot of descendants from there. Thank you.
Okay, now, do we have a representative from the Nash family? We weren't sure if someone... Okay, then we would like now, we're ready to go with the veterans, and we will start with Captain John Byrd in his biographical sketch.
Howdy, fellow Texans. First, I would like to thank my host and my guests for allowing me to actively participate in these dedication ceremonies. I am Taylor Byrd. I am a fourth great-grandson and a proud descendant of the Texas Ranger, Captain John Byrd. During the time of colonial Mexico and later the Republic of Texas, Captain John Byrd was well known in the region and area between the Trinity and Colorado rivers. When a leader and a fighter were needed, he was often called to repulse the depredations of many Indian tribes in the area. Texas colonists in the area looked up to John Byrd with the same respect and admiration as Texas as a whole felt for General Sam Houston. John Byrd may not be as common of a name as many of our historical leaders, but he helped Texas, along with his Rangers, to make Texas the state it is today. John Byrd was born in 1795. He was the son of William Byrd, an English immigrant. He grew up in the Tennessee frontier. At an early age, he honed survival and fighting skills defending his home. John Byrd participated in several actions against the Indians as soon as he was able to bear arms, and also served under Andrew Jackson in the War of 1812. He quickly gained a reputation for having strong physical courage and was considered daring yet cool and controlled under fire. John Byrd was the type of man Stephen F. Austin would seek out to establish the first significant Anglo-American colony in Mexican Tejas. Upon his return to Tennessee, he met and married Sarah Denton, and together the two had 2 sons and 2 daughters. He also began seeking a new home and a new adventure, and he made at least 1 or more trips to Texas during 1827 and 1829. The Byrd family moved from Tennessee to Stephen F. Austin's Texas colony as part of the original, or Old 300, in June of 1830. John Byrd was granted a league of land, which is over 4,000 acres, by the Commissioner Miguel Archunega in the states of Coahuila and Texas, to develop and improve as a Mexican citizen. This land was surveyed and identified by Horatio Cheisman, later became a significant part of Burleson County. As an active member of the colonist community, he began raising livestock and farming. He helped represent the colonists and build the community whenever and however he was needed. John Byrd was elected captain of the local militia in 1832, and he led soldiers up the Brazos River on several actions against the Comanche and many other tribes. During the War of Independence, John Byrd was reluctant to go against Mexico early. Like many of the original colonists, he pledged loyalty to Mexico and the Constitution of 1824. With Santa Anna's disregard for the Mexican Constitution and aggressive rule, John Byrd, like many, changed their minds in defense of the weak and oppressed. John Byrd first commanded a detachment of Texas cavalry, which helped expel the Mexican army from San Antonio in 1835. On the 6th of March, 1836, Captain Byrd organized about 90 men to form the 1st Regiment of Texas Volunteers in San Felipe. After the fall of the Alamo, he moved to join General Sam Houston as soon as possible. On March 14th, Captain Byrd joined the Texas Army for the impending showdown with the Mexican Army. General Houston, realizing the need for a rear guard for the citizens of Texas involved in the runaway scrape, assigned Captain Byrd and most of his regiment this task. They were responsible for defending the western frontier for both Mexicans and Indians along the Brazos River for the remainder of the war. After the War of Independence, Captain Byrd returned home to take care of his family and develop his land. He also continued to serve in as captain in the local militia. Continuing Indian raids caused settlers to ask the Congress of the Republic of Texas for help. In 1839, John Bird was again selected captain of the company of Rangers assigned to Fort Milam on the Texas frontier. This was the last assignment for the Republic of Texas. In closing, I ask that we remember the ultimate sacrifices for Rangers like Captain John Bird and many other Rangers. Their efforts exemplify the Texas Ranger legend. I would also like to thank my hosts and guests again, and also our local law enforcement that is second to none, the Texas Rangers. Thank you.
And if we have any of the other Rangers families present, which I'm not sure, please step forward, and then we need the CRT children to come forward, please, and we will prepare to unveil. The Gay family? Is the Gay family present? Just one family member. Okay, Taylor spreads the birds. Do I have a hall representative? It's not that difficult. We'll just lift the veil. It's pretty easy. You just have to be able to scoop and skin a little bit. Okay.
Go ahead. Yeah.
I want to let you know that we know that Weaver qualifies. We were just